access to my old YouTube account, and it's been really bothering me since I opened a new one under a completely different name. So my old name was Nightingale, which was actually spelled with the actual number 10 in the middle. So on my old account, Nightingale, please do not leave any comments or questions because I don't have access to that account, so I will not be able to get back to you. My new name is M.J, which is my official, unofficial pen name. I say official and unofficial because I've been using the name since high school, and all my writing teachers in college even actually allowed me to sign all of my work and hand in all of my papers under my pen name. And the name doesn't come from Spider-Man, or at least that is not the intention. It is the first initial of my first name and the first initial of my middle name. And my dad used to just call me MJ as a kid. But then again, he was a big Spider-Man fan, so I guess it could possibly kind of sort of be linked to Spider-Man. But anyway, you can leave any questions or comments on this new account. I'm going to try and at least attempt to upload a lot of my old videos, a lot of the videos that I had on my old account, which again is Nightingale. So I'm going to try and just upload them to this one so you can answer any of your questions. But any of my followers on my old account, please just, follow me on this one now. And for people who don't know the kind of things I normally have, I usually have mostly pet videos. Most of them are typically instructional pet videos, especially those pertaining to my invertebrates, because the invertebrates, they're getting big in the pet trade now. They're becoming more popular, but at the same time, they're still considered a very strange, very exotic pet. So I'm trying to get out, info out there that I've spent a long time just sifting through the internet for and trying to put it in one cumulative video to make everybody else's life easier. You'll probably see some videos of my pets being cute or funny, especially my two cats. You'll probably see some other random videos throughout, the life of my YouTube, but it's usually general, some kind of informative, instructional videos mostly that I do. I'm getting married in this June, so you're probably going to see some wedding-related craft how-to videos, or just, some tips or something that I found, some kind of, probably going to see a few wedding videos. And now I'm going to take you on a quick tour to introduce you to my pets. Because I'm sure I have some YouTube followers out there that may not recognize me or remember me, but they might, my strange assortment of animals that you're going to see. So, let's get up here, grab the camera. So, I'm going to take you to see them. Sorry guys, I'm covering the camera while I walk, because I don't want to give you the grand tour of my place. I'm sorry, it's creepy. Everybody agrees. But okay, this is stop number 1, and it's hard to see, he's out, but my most famous pet that shows up on my YouTube here. If I can get him out. Come here. You okay, buddy? Hi. This is Hickory. He is a male Florida Ivory millipede, and he's going to be in most of my millipede videos, and the bulk of my old YouTube under my old name was a bunch of millipede instructional videos, and he was the one most typically in it. He is my buddy. He's typically my friendliest, though right now he's trying to unsuccessfully chew a hole in my hand. But this is the cage. It's about a 2.5 gallon. He's almost full grown now. He's got maybe about a half an inch to go, and he's out almost all the time. And I see he's carried his food around. So I'm just gonna come in. Nope. He doesn't want to come off my hand. Here you go. Maybe. Go in there. He loves climbing, but he's kind of taken his food out of his dish. I actually have 2 millipedes in this tank right now. The other one is a Tanzanian earthworm millipede. She is just a very young baby yet, and she almost is never above ground. So she's buried down here in this somewhere. But I used to have a lot more millipedes at one point, but kind of what happened right before I moved is something happened and it killed off almost my entire collection except for Hikari and my other one, Chi, that's still alive. So this summer I'm going to be in the process of regaining the favorite of my species I lost. So there'll probably be some millipede unboxing videos. Alright, now we're going to go over here. See my other bugs. Sorry, it's pretty dark. Here, let me turn on. Actually, have a light for these guys, surprisingly. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but I have 3 death feigning beetles in this tank. I absolutely love these guys, and I would definitely like to get, you know, a few more of these, and just like some cousin species that can live with them in this tank. This is a pretty good size. I can definitely add a few more beetles without it getting too cramped. But if I add probably more than 2 beetles, I'm going to try and add some more climbing space to actually increase the living space in the tank. But the entire back wall in this tank is plastic canvas, which they can climb on. So whenever I take the lid off, I have to be careful that there's some knot in the lid. But one of my beetles she's right there. My female. I mean, the other 2 are just kind of, so you can see them, they're along the side there. My 3, but I want to get like 1 or 2 more blue ones and 2 or 3 the black version of these guys. Then my strangest and probably more newer pets. I see these guys are really hard to see in this light. Let me steal the beetle's light here. They're not going to be too happy, but I actually have some pet garden snails. Land garden snails. You can see one down there in the bowl, and this other one up top. They're actually out and about, which is pretty neat. The one in the bowl down here is Jasper, and the one up here is Agate. And I have 2 little golden shelled ones that are very local, but one you're probably going to be able to see is actually on the leaf. That yellow leaf up there, that little dot, is actually a snail. And it's out of the shell, but I'm sure it's not going to show up on the camera very well. But I do have 2. The one on the leaf is Slimy, which is named after the worm on Sesame Street. I know it's probably silly, but it's true. That's where I got the name from, was my favorite as a kid. But this is their tank. This is just like an old party mix container that I just cleaned up, took all the sticky residue off, and I actually glued plastic canvas to the top, which is like plastic screening basically for their ventilation. I'm actually going to be getting them something more like what my millipede is in up there, because it has, what the millipede's in has a lot less ventilation, and this isn't quite enough, especially when I accidentally forget to miss them a night or something, and I want them to be very happy and out and about and more active, so they're getting a new home. And one more thing about my snails, the 2 big ones, this one here and the one in the dish I was telling you about, Jasper and Agate, I actually got from a friend of mine that they found, so that was really exciting. We did an invertebrate trade, just, you know, traded a bunch of local stuff to each other. So that was pretty cool. That's all my inverts at this point in time. I used to have more, and I will have more. I have a gecko. This is the only reptile I own. She is a female crested gecko named Butterscotch. I don't have a lot of videos of her. I didn't have a lot of videos of her, but I'm hoping to get a few more of her up in the future. Because she's cute. She's my only reptile. I love her to death. Absolutely love her. And I want more geckos in the future. And now that I'm not living with my parents, I can eventually finally have my snake once I have the money. But yeah, that's her. Nothing too special. And then I have 2 more beasts running around the house here somewhere. I have, like I mentioned, I said I had cats. Of course, I have no idea exactly where they are. So just bear with me here a moment, YouTube, and hopefully maybe I can find them. I don't know, guys. This is, oh, hey, apparently I'm blind. There's one laying right in front of me, pretty much. It's funny. Happy Bear! Say hi to camera. Say happy bear. Wait, you want to sniff the camera? You're going to sniff the camera? Of course you're going to sniff the camera. Yeah, this is our tomcat. This is Bear. Bear. Very lovey-dovey, purrs all the time. Very silly cat. Actually, technically my brother's cat. But when I moved, my brother was already moved out and barely seen the cat, so I took him with me. Joke's on him. And here's mine. My baby, she's eating. This is Lily. She's a tiger cat, and she is Bear Bear's sister. So my 2 cats are actually siblings. I'm sorry to disturb this girl, my girl here, but let me, maybe. I want to show you this real quick, maybe. Hold still. Baby. She doesn't like me touching her paws, but I want to share this. Not many people ever knew this, but both of our cats are actually polydactyls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she's got a 6th one there, but they both have 6 toes on the front paws. But yeah, that's really neat. Really neat. Go back to my camera real quick. So let me just sit you down here real quick, guys. Alright, so that's it. That's all my animals. You'll be seeing a lot of them in videos. So just stay tuned. And once again, if you see any videos of mine on my old account, which was Night10Gale, spelled actually with the number 10, please do not leave your comment there, especially if it is an invertebrate question of anything concerning a pet that you currently have or are interested in maybe getting. Please just send me a personal inbox message on this new account. Alright? Thank you, and see you some other time.